This is the nerdiest souvenir that you can get in Washington, D.C., and it is absolutely free, and I'm going to tell you how you can get your own. This is a library card to the Library of Congress. So to start off, you're going to have to go online to the Library of Congress's website and pre-fill out a application. And it's really basic stuff. It's basically like your name and your address and stuff like that. And then you actually have to go to the Library of Congress to finish the process. I went to the Thomas Jefferson Building, but you can also go to the James Madison Building. But the Thomas Jefferson Building is the big fancy one that has all the pretty stuff, and you're going to want to go there anyways. But if you go to the James Madison Building, there'll probably be less of a line. If you're going to go to the Thomas Jefferson Building, that building for the general public areas requires timed entry, but you don't need timed entry to get your library card. You're going to go up to the desk where they are scanning for those timed entries, and you're going to say, I want to go and get my library card. And they're going to hopefully hand you a map. They handed me a map. And you're going to get directed down a hallway that has these big orange arrows, but other than those arrows, it looks like you're not supposed to be there. You're going to take that back to some elevators, which you're going to take up one floor, and on that floor right there should be the room where you can actually get your card. When I went, there was a line, so it was super obvious, but I went midday on a Saturday, so it might be slower at other times. You're going to go into the room, you're going to present them with a valid ID that has your address that you put on your application, and they're going to take a photo, and you're going to get a card. And with that card, there's a bunch of reading rooms around Washington, D.C. that you can only get into if you have this card, and that includes the main reading room there at the Library of Congress, which is a beautiful room. So I would highly recommend just going right across the hall from where they will give you the card. And if you don't live in the DC area and therefore aren't going to be using all these libraries, I've also heard that it gets you access to their online collections, which is, very cool as well. And just as a note, you have to be at least 16 to get one of these cards.